Hello, Andrew here, and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my Premier League predictions for week 29 in the Premier League. Uh, the first game is Liverpool versus Bournemouth. Um, Bournemouth got a very good result against Chelsea last time out, and Liverpool had their first loss of the season against Watford. Um, Awful, absolutely awful. Liverpool were. We've lost our last three out of four games. You never think that one player is missing until you actually have them missing, and that's Jordan Henderson. Since Jordan Henderson's been out, um, it's Liverpool haven't looked the same. You wouldn't have caught me saying that last season, but this season, Jordan Henderson is having the impact of his life on Liverpool, and being it's been fantastic. Um, but we have looked like losing. We got lucky with before the loss to Watford. We beat Norwich by the 1-0, with a lucky goal from Mane. Against West Ham, it was only two goalkeeping errors from Fabianski that we won that game. So the loss was coming. Yeah, okay, we're not going to finish the season undefeated, but now we need to concentrate on actually winning the league, and that's winning four out of our 10 remaining fixtures, um, and starting with Bournemouth. We were poor against Chelsea in the FA Cup midweek, but we need to get our acts together. We've got some big games coming up. Um, but Bournemouth are going to be looking at this fixture and thinking maybe it's the perfect time to play us because we are on a dip of form right now, and they need points. Um, and teams seem to have found a weakness, um, and that's playing the ball away from Van Dijk, keeping the ball away from Van Dijk, and that's me. And a team, Chelsea exploited that midweek. Watford exploited it last weekend. This is going to be a tough game. Will Liverpool win it? I don't know. I'm hoping we will. Um, I'm gonna go we will, but I'm not gonna say it's gonna be comfortable. I'm gonna say 2-1 to Liverpool. Um, Arsenal versus West Ham. Arsenal. Excuse me, got a bit of it on my throat at the moment. Um, I don't think did Arsenal have a game last week? No, I think Arsenal didn't have a game because their game was postponed. I think they were meant to be facing Aston Villa. So um, Arsenal's had I say they have a week off. They played in the FA Cup, obviously. Um, and West Ham, they beat Southampton 3-1. So that was a big result for them. Um, this is going to be a tough game for West Ham, but there's been some positives in their recent results, and if they continue to play how they've been playing last 2 weeks, they didn't deserve to lose to Liverpool, and they definitely deserved the result against Southampton. They might get something here, and I'm going to say a 2-2 draw. Um, Crystal Palace versus Watford. Well, Palace got a much needed win, 1-0 against Brighton. And as I said, Watford, they may be in the bottom three at the moment, but if they play the way they did against Liverpool, they've got every chance of getting out. Um, Palace don't score many goals, and I think Watford could actually win this one. I'm gonna say 2-0 to Watford. Sheffield United Norwich. I think Norwich down. They got a much needed win against Leicester City. It might give them the boost, but I think Sheffield United have been too strong this season for a lot of teams, and it's going to be a tough place for them to go Bramall Lane. So I'm going to say Sheffield United win this one. Um, I mean, yeah, Sheffield United didn't play last week either because I'm not too sure who they were meant to be playing, but because of the Carabao Cup final. Um, but I say Sheffield United. Yeah, I say they win this one quite comfortably. I'm going to say 2-0 to Sheffield United. Southampton Newcastle. Southampton dropped a little bit of dip in form recently. And Newcastle drew 0-0 with Burnley last week. But you'd expect Southampton to be stronger for this one. They weren't, it was a poor game against West Ham. But I think, you know, Newcastle don't score many goals, but then again, they did in the FA Cup. It was they had a good game, so they might be buzzing from that. But I'm going to say Southampton win this one. I'm going to say 2-1 to Southampton. Wolves versus Brighton. With yeah, no, Man City still possibly serving this ban. You know, they have appealed it of 2 years. Wolves have a chance if they can get into the top four. I mean, they beat Tottenham last week 3-2. What a game that was to watch, by the way. Absolute outstanding game of football. Yeah, no, really, it was such an enjoyable game. And yeah, I mean, you've got it. They've got every opportunity and every chance of getting in the top four, which would be an absolute fantastic achievement for them. Um, Brighton are struggling at the moment. Brighton need to pick up a few wins, or I mean, they are quite down near the relegation battle, and they could be dragged in further. And I think they will be. I think Wolves win this one, and I think quite comfortably. I'm going to say 3-0 to Wolves. Um, Burnley versus Spurs. As I say, Burnley drew 0-0 with Newcastle. They've had a few good results recently, Burnley. And Tottenham have had a couple of iffy results. If Tottenham are not quite on it, Burnley can beat them here. And they went out of the FA Cup as well, Tottenham. So I think, but I actually think Burnley will get the result here. I think Burnley win this one. I'm going to say 2-1 to Burnley. Your Sunday games: Chelsea versus Everton. As I say, Chelsea drew 2-2 with Bournemouth, and Everton they drew 1-1 with Manchester United. This is quite a tough one to call, to be honest. I mean, Chelsea's going to be buzzing from their FA Cup win, and Everton, you know, got a decent result against Man U. So this could go either way, and it is a hard one to predict. But I'm actually going to see Chelsea just edge it, and I'm going to say Chelsea 2-1. And then you've got the big one, Manchester United versus Manchester City. Whether they Man United aren't, you know, close to City in the league, it's always a big one because it's a Manchester derby. Man City's going to be needing the points here. You know, because Liverpool need to win 4 games. That's without City slipping up anymore. If City slip up anymore, then that reduces how many games Liverpool need to win. This is going to be a tough game to call. I mean, Man United have been coming into some form recently. Bruno Fernandes has really turned United the screw, and he's he's getting United playing. But City on their day can destroy anyone. How do I see this one going? I'm gonna go for a draw. I'm gonna say a 2-2 draw. In the final game of this week is Leicester City versus Aston Villa. Villa were very unlucky in the Carabao Cup final, to be fair. Like, they hit the post really late on. I think it was a save onto the post from Bravo, which you've got to give Bravo credit. He's had his critics, but a great save onto the woodwork late on where it could have took it to extra time. But but they would be buzzing, you know, they would be buzzing that, you know, that they gave City a game. They didn't lose by loads. And Leicester City, you know, they're on a bit of a dip themselves at the moment, blip of form, and they're going to be trying to consolidate that top 4 spot because the teams are catching up. Leicester have to win this one. They know they do. But so do Villa, because they don't want to be, you know, langing down in that relegation battle, which is what a lot of teams are at the moment. How do I see this one going? I'm going to say Leicester just snatch it. I'm going to say 2-1 to Leicester City. Well, that's my predictions for this week. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll speak to you all soon. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.